Hello, hello, hello. I made it. Penny Shaw, welcome, welcome. And congratulations on your beautiful blanket win on Hooker versus Hooker. Good morning, everybody. Julianne, Mama Wench, thank you for being in here, getting me with those thummies, and Lynn and Nana, and Lisa H. Lurking and working. Let's see, who else was there? Aaron and Jeremy, good morning, good morning. Kimberly Otterson. Tammy's Critters and Things. Melissa J. I'm going to get back down to the bottom here. And good morning, Manuela. And I haven't commented on your video yet, but I liked it. That pineapple hexacardi is looking awesome. It's right here. It's right here. And we don't have any more Pop-Tarts, so I had to have oatmeal. I had oatmeal. Now my husband's up there cooking French toast for the youngest because he wanted French toast. But he's being a turd. I feel like poo because of how he is being this morning. Okay, I was going to try and get the dice out this morning, but they are behind. Pretty sure they're behind all my stuff over there. So we're just going to leave them back there and use digital dice that I've been doing. She just posted it this morning, Marianne. It was sometime this morning. I know. Cat, stop. I don't want you on in my space at the moment. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Place your order. I was in the middle of buying a pattern for somebody on Etsy. Granted, it's the second time I've bought it of the same pattern, but I'm gifting it to somebody else. So I bought 2 copies of it so that way it's legit and I can share it with somebody as a gift for their birthday. So, all right. So today is Take a Chance Tuesday, although the date is wrong, I noticed. I need to fix the date. It says the 9th, although today's the 10th. I'll fix it later. So I need to figure out how I want to roll a dice for my next scrappy project, but do it without. Yes, Tammy's. Yep. I've had them beginning of May-ish, somewhere in there. Early May. So I want to try and figure out how to roll for the next one, but take out the one I've already done. I don't know if I can do that I wonder if I can do that online. Let's see. Roll a dice. But I want to take one out. Not sure. What hazard? What? Huh? Oh, the date thing, yeah. Well, I changed it to Tuesday, but when I changed the Tuesday, Take a Chance Tuesday or whatever, I forgot to change the date on it that's there. And I can't do it right now. I'll have to do it later. It's fine. It'll be all right. I'll just confuse a lot of people if they look at the actual date before they come in. Let's see. Just roll it again. Oh my gosh, Penny, seriously, that blanket you did in a month? Holy guacamole, that was good. All right, so you know what? Let's just share the screen. Roll a dice. This isn't the one I was sharing. Let's see. Stop sharing that one. Go back over here. Share screen. This one. All right, doesn't matter, but add to scene. Okay, so all right. So let's roll. Roll 1. Floppy cat. 1 is a floppy cat. I have not done floppy cat, so that works out perfect. Now I just have to figure out the yarn I'm going to use. Oh, goodness. Because on that Rolodex thing on that website, I could do up to like 20 colors. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, or 20. So how many colors do I want to roll between? Because it has... Let me see. Ooh, go back. No, remove from scene. Exit screen share. Good morning, Arlena. Okay, so how many colors should I choose from? Because I think I can do... Oh, it rolls both of them. That's funny. Because I could roll up to 20. Colors. How many should I do, y'all? There's 4, 8, 10, 12, and 20 on this page. Because I have a lot of scrap yarn I can go through. I could probably... I could probably go through 20 colors if I really wanted to. Yeah, the blanket, ouch. The blanket that Penny did, I'm pretty sure I saw it posted in Juan's group too. Thank you for the bless yous. Make sure he gets that supplement. The puppy is finally eating both his breakfast and his dinner. Well, at least today he's eating right away. Yesterday he ate late in the morning and then he ate his dinner. Yes, on Facebook. Sorry, Lana Nana. I could find it maybe, but we're about that another time. So how many colors, y'all? How many colors should I do? Or should I just start picking colors and see how many I get? Because I got a ton of scrappies. Scraps. So we're going to make a floppy cat. I'm going to make a floppy cat. And it's going to be a scrappy one. So Erin, you say 8. Go all out. Right? And just make it as colorful as possible. Make as many as I can, huh? I could probably find 20 colors. Let me go grab the box. Oh, I can smell that French toast. Whew. mostly the eggs. Kind of stinks. Oof. Kind of stinks, y'all. I'm not a fan of egg smell. Good morning, Linda. There we go. It's like, not Mindy, Linda. All right, if I took out the bulky stuff, I gotta take the bulky stuff out. So, because I don't really want to mix bulky with regular. Why is this like this? This is really pretty yarn, but it's a bulky. It's a bulky, chunky yarn. And it's like unraveling in the box for some reason. Although it's like nicely caked up. 8 to 12 can be overwhelming if there are too many colors. Yeah, I know. But it's supposed to be a scrappy project, you know? So that's why I was thinking. That's why I wasn't sure. I mean, I have this. I could throw some variegated in there. You know, I've got that. Got all kinds of scrappy yarn. Lots of it. Lots of it. And I have a bunch of this. The unicorn magic stuff. I don't know. I suppose I could like coordinate colors, you know, so it looks somewhat cohesive, I guess. Like, let me show you what I got thinking here. Spectrum monochromatic. I could almost do that. So here's like what I'm thinking. Like, I need someone to put this all in. Hey, guess what? I remembered the bowl. Eee! Here's the bowl that I was talking about putting balls of yarn in. It is Frizzy Bee's pattern, yep. Miss Julianne, it is her creation. So here's what I'm thinking. You know, these colors. They kind of go together, you know. I don't know if you're going to be able to see all of them. And then maybe I could throw this in, you know. And then these here. So how many is this? And I don't know if this is enough. It is very adorable. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need one more color. Do I throw this one in there? I don't think it really fits. No, let's not do that one. What about... Oh. No, I don't want to do that one. Maybe yellow? I don't know. I guess the yellow would be okay. There's just not a lot of it, though, so that's why I was trying not to use it. Oh, let's see. What else do I have here that I could use? Already got that color. Already got that color. What do y'all think? Because I have 9. Do you think 9's enough? Or should we go to 10? I mean, 9's a good odd number because sometimes things in odd are good too. I can actually show you guys what it looks like here in a minute if you want me to. So, I mean, I could always pull in a second purple. It's a little different than this one here. You can tell this one has a little more blues in it. What do you guys think? 9 is good? Okay. 9 it is. So these are my colors. And then I'm going to throw this one in there too because it's extra of that one right there. So even though there's 10 balls here, 10 scrap cakes, these are my colors. So this is what we'll choose from. All right. And that's kind of the idea of what I was thinking with this bowl, but obviously more purposefully made yarn balls instead of huge yarn cakes in it. Okay. I'm not throwing that one in there. I just don't think red fits. Okay. And now we have to figure out the color order or the numbers. Okay, so let's see. Piece of paper. All right, so I gotta write these down. It is a good. I do like 9. Oh, no worries, Kendall. I'm sorry I was late coming on. All right, so we have 9 colors. And it really doesn't matter what order they go in because it's going to be randomly picked anyway. So, number 1, I'm just going to put variegated because it's the only variegated I have. And I can't remember what the name is. It is a red heart. I think it's IE. Variegated. I can't spell variegated. Okay. Then for number 2, I'm going to do the sparkly white. Number 3 is going to be hot pink. 4 is going to be, I can never tell the difference between, this is more of a greenish color. I'm going to say turquoise blue or aqua blue. I'm going to say aqua blue. I think aqua blue. Oh no, aqua blue is greenish, isn't it? Marianne, you got it. Yep, it has the E. I knew it had an E in there. 5, let's say yellow. There's not a lot of yellow here, so hopefully it doesn't come when I don't need a lot of it. 6, we'll say purple because it's the only purple I have. Diva pink will be 7. Oh, you know what? I do have 10 colors here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I could take the yellow out. Well, Diva pink also is very small too. So these are really small amounts. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do have 10 colors. Huh. Well, I have 10, but I need to take one out. I think I'm going to take this yellow out, to be honest. Everything else flows, for the most part, except for maybe the light pink, but who cares? Jeremy. All right, 8, I'll put green. Oh, yellow, I'm going to change to teal. And then 9 will be my sparkle pink. Sparkle pink. So there's like 3 different pinks in this one. Okay. Frizzy's floppy cat. That's the project that I rolled for today. That I'm gonna work on next. So if anybody wants to do this with me, I'm picking 9 colors. I picked 9 colors. Let me see if I can show you my colors here. You're gonna have to look really hard at some of them because they're kind of hidden underneath. Okay, so here are my 9 colors. Here's 2 of them here. It's a sparkle white and a variegated. And then the other 7. So this is the sparkle pink that's poking out right here. This is a hot pink, Diva pink, aqua blue, a green, teal, So, and then I have an extra one of these, so I'm going to throw it on there in case for some reason I need extra. And Rebecca, that's the bowl that I was talking about yesterday for the yarn. Although this, what I'm using it for at the moment, is not what I meant. Okay, you'll be back. Yay! Yes, it's going to be a colorful kitty cat. All right, let me show you guys Floppy Cat real quick. And we're doing how many? 9? I wonder, can I do a 9 dice? Well, I'll have to pick the 10 dice. So if I pick 10, I'll just roll again. So if 10 ever comes up, I'll roll again. Let's see. YouTube. Let's see. The other day I was trying to look it up and I put in Fuzzy Bee and it did not like that. It did not come up. Okay. Share. Good morning, Rebecca, by the way. I don't know if I said it. I recognized you there, but I don't know if I said good morning. All right. Frizzy Bee, share. Excuse me. 10, my choice. Well, there you go. Because there's no 9 dice on the roll of dice thing. It was like 4, 8, 10, and 12, and 20. All right, so here's Miss or Mr. Floppy Cat. So adorable. So those are, what is it, 3 parts? I thought there was 4 parts. Or no, there's 3 parts. So there's part 1 is the head part. She did all these live. So I think, have you gone through and taken out all the extra stuff yet, Frizzy, or is it still just all the live stuff with it? Oh, I am gonna have to get black out for the mouth and the eyes. I mean the cheeks. Oh, you're still working on the abridged. Okay, no worries. Well, how am I gonna get started? So, Frizzy, can you just tell me the first, like, I don't know, like the first couple rounds just to get us started, maybe, so I can work on it this morning? Would you be able to do that, or is it going to be too much to explain for the head? I'll go ahead and roll for my first color, and then I'm also, should I do the color and amount of rounds for this too, like I did last time? What do y'all think? I think I should do rounds too. That way I'm not changing every single round, unless it does it that way by some chance. So magic ring, 6 single crochets. Okay, so I'm using 4 weight. What would you recommend for a hook? And Lisa says, yes. Yes, please. I'm going to guess and increase evenly up through round 6. That gets me started. Thank you. Where's my 4 at? What color? I think it's purple. There we go. I'm going to guess a 4. I just used a C. What? My gosh, that's tiny. Oh my gosh, that's like really tiny. A 3.5, Rebecca. So an E. Oh, that's tiny. How tiny that is. Or 4. But you can do up to F, I would say. Up to an F. Up to an F. What's an F? 3.75. I don't know if I have an F. Oh, I do. Okay. What size do I want to do? Should I do the E or F, y'all? E or F? There's not a huge difference in size. They're only a half size difference. A 3. So what do y'all think? E or F? E is the smaller one. E or F? Your hook of choice. Which one, Rebecca? 3.5 or 4? I mean, I will work with whatever size. So y'all give me, like, what is the best chance of a nice and tight, like, no holes kind of thing? Well, I mean, there's going to be some, but... I'm going to play drums while I wait. I tried not to do the camera so it wasn't too loud. 3.5 for 95%. We'll go with that then. I trust your judgment. What am I doing? All right, so Sunita, and good morning. Thank you for being here. I kind of came into your live yesterday and kind of poofed out. I loose maybe, I don't know, average. So Sunita, I'm actually making Frizzy Bee, who's in the chat. Her name's Julianne. If you're not familiar with her, she has a pattern called Floppy Cat, and so I'm making a scrappy Floppy Cat with my scrap yarn here that I kind of sort of color controlled in a way in like picking out what colors I wanted, but I pulled from my scraps. So here, let me share real quick for any of you that haven't seen it yet, the Frizzy Bee Floppy Cat. This is her Floppy Cat. It's so cute. So I'm going to be starting on this. So I'm going to do the 3.5. That's what I think I'm going to do. I know, right, Melissa G? Like, these just get stored in my case. I don't usually ever use them. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the 3.5. Does that sound okay to you guys? I mean, I purposely made my tension tight when I worked on my daughter's temperature blanket. Oh, that's right, Frizzy. I forgot about that. She did win the yummy cat. I tried to win him for my daughter. Maybe he'll get Scrappy Floppy Cat. I guess we'll wait till we make him or make it to see what we name it, because I don't know if it's going to be a girl or a boy, and I don't know what its personality is going to look like. Okay, so answer me this. I'm going to hopefully wait for this answer to come in. Do I roll for both the color and the amount of rounds that I do? Because if I just do one round at a time, I'm going to be changing colors all the time, which isn't a big deal per se because I can leave the tails inside. I think my daughter has the polyfill in her room, so I'm going to have to get that out from her when I get to that point. Okay, so the first round you said was 6 and a magic ring, and then I increase up to 12. And then round 3 is another, 1 increase up to 18. Okay. That's so cute. 3 is magic, Sunita? 3 is magic better. Hold it down, it likes to hide. Well, I don't know now, because both you and Rebecca are Amy people, and you're both telling me a half size difference here. What if I met you in the middle and did the 3.25? Oh, how about that? That's what I'm going to do, since you guys are giving me the 2 different ones. Okay, so should I... Lisa, are you saying yes to my question? That's 375, 325. Okay, I'm going for the 3.25. We're going to go with the orange hook. I'm putting this on camera so you guys know what size I'm using and I can remind myself. I am doing the Clover Amore D 3.25 millimeter. Okay, roll for rows. Oh! See, I don't know if I have tight tension. But I will start with the 3.25. Okay, so let's roll for the first color. I have my 10 dice up. You guys want to see me roll this? I mean, or do you want to take my word for it? Okay, share. I was kind of making you guys take my word for it last time, so. All right, ready? So this was just already pre-generated. I'm not going with 4. I'm going to roll. Well, there you go. 4 it is. So we're going to start with the aqua blue for 7 rows, 7 rounds. Julianne, you got to get me through 7 rounds. Oh. I think you got me through 6, so I got at least the first 6. All right, magic ring. Oh my goodness, this hook is going to be like barely catching on to this. Chain 1, and then we're going to do 6, maybe, if my hook like goes through the yarn right. There we go, 1. So we're going to do 6 single crochets. This thing's going to be tiny. That was fun. 3, 4, 5, and do you have it written up yet? Can I buy the pattern from you, Julianne? I don't mind. Honestly, I almost prefer written patterns so that way I'm not always having to watch a video, but then I like to have the videos to reference if I need them. So 7 through 9 single, so I just do a round of regular single crochets. Gotcha. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to close that up a little bit. And then, okay, another dumb question. Do you, it's on your website. Oh, why don't I have your website? Can you share your website so I can share it with everybody else? And frizzybee.com. Thank you. And so I can save it on my computer here. frizzybee.com. Let's see. I'm going to star that. Bookmarks, bar, Frizzy Bee. Yes. Where is it at? Oh, I have too many on here, so we're going to do this. We're going to move Frizzy Bee right there next to my YouTube. Oh, you bought it? Okay, well, I will buy it on your website. Okay, so my silly question. I called it a dumb question, but do I join my rounds or is it just a spirally round? Hive shop. It's going to be in the hive shop, I'm assuming. Frizzy Bee, Floppy Cat, where are you? Floppy Cat. Beginner crochet embroidery pattern, easy digital pattern. Add to cart. Added. It's added to my cart. Oh, I got it. You're currently, yeah, you're crazy. So is it, so you did the spiral. Okay. Okay. Oh my word, you're gonna kill my hands with this pattern. Oh, not a slip stitch, a single crochet, silly. And then, oh, I know a lot of amigurumi people, they yarn under, or they like, I don't do that. Now I lost my spot. Okay. All right, 2. Oh my goodness, this is going to be interesting. I don't know if I'm able to work on this on a live. There's 4. See, and I'm gonna have to count. 5, 6. You yarn over. Well, I just do my normal. I come like this from back to front. That's how I yarn over, not under. I've heard that it gives you tighter stitches by doing them under. I think I did 6. See, I need to stop talking. Need to stop the talking. 7, 8. Yeah, this is 9, 10, and then this should be 12. 11, 12. All right, so that's 2 rounds, and then round 3 was, oh my word, let's see. Actually, I don't know. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12 right there. My 12th one got really tiny for some reason. Oh, we're going to have to start over because I lost my spot, and so I think I slip stitched and joined by accident, and I didn't mean to. That was my issue. All right, 1, 2. I'm just used to joining rounds, so this is a little different. Unless the pattern says so, you know, I'm not used to it. All right, so there's 4. Thankfully, it's just the second round, so I'm not too far behind. 6. A 10mm hook, my goodness gracious. That's a lot, that's big. 6, 7. I'm gonna have to make something else after all this because I don't think I'm gonna use much yarn. 10. All right, so round 2 is done again. I'm gonna pull my magic ring closed. All right, and then it was a single. I know I should. I don't like using them. I've told my daughter to use them, so. All right, so actually here, I'm gonna start my next round and then I'll do it because I know I'm done on the second round. All right, so here's my first stitch. So I'm gonna put my, do I put it in the end or the beginning? I think I'm gonna do it in the beginning. So I'm gonna do, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a drink. I'm gonna finish this round. I'm gonna take a drink. 7, 8. He's gonna be small, or it's gonna be small. 9. All right, halfway. 10, 11, 12, and then 13. Sorry, I'm counting out loud. Sorry, not sorry. 14, 15. All right, 3 more stitches. But see, the stitch marker gets in my way. I need to use one of Kimberly's so that way it'll hang out of my way. 17, or no, 16, 17, and 18. All right, so here is my first 3 rounds, y'all. Does that look tight enough? Come on, there we go. All right, so. All right, round 3 is 18, and then 4. I saw 4 a minute ago. There's my drink. saw round 4 a while ago. 2 single crochets increase. Okay. We'll wake up and spend money. Right? Okay, take this out. Do my first stitch. Oh, the hook always gets in my way trying to put them in here. All right, so are y'all working on anything while I'm counting and making this? 1, 2, 1. This is a tiny hook. I feel like I'm not making much progress. I'm excited to make this though. 2. Putting makeup on. 1, 2. What are you doing single crochets on, Marianne? I think you've said, but I can't remember for some reason. 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2 in the same. Yeah. Oh my goodness, seriously? Already ready for assembly? That's crazy. 1. All right, almost done with round 2 or 4. Can't count apparently. Taming your fro. Oh. Try to type insurance numbers. Well, I'll stop counting out loud. All right. And then round 5, I don't have to worry about putting it back in there. I'll scroll back up and see if I can find round 5. Round 5, you said increase through round 6. Oh, Arlena, I still have to finish round 3, or week 3. I'm behind. At this point, I've given up on trying to catch up because I'm like, I'm already 2 weeks behind. I'm just going to work on it and get it done. Because then I have to start a second one for a wedding gift that's due at the end of August. All right, so round 5, 3 and increase, and then round 6 is 4 increase. Okay, I can remember that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've done round 4, so I'm on round 5. Yeah, because I did 2 and then an increase. All right, so then I'm going to do 3 and an increase. So there's my first one. I'd like to at least get several rounds of this done before we're done today. I'll at least get through the first color change maybe. 2. 1. This is why I don't like working on things when I'm like when I have to count like this, I'm really quiet and I want to make sure I have a conversation with you guys. So like I feel bad just sitting here working on this quietly, 3. And then I don't want to count out loud because I don't want to mess you guys up. Especially insurance numbers. That's not a good thing to mess up. 1, 2. I hear the water running upstairs. I wonder what my husband's thinking he's doing that I'm not doing. Lunchtime just needs to hurry up and get here so he can go on his little merry way to racing. Oh, goodness. If he could come down here and figure out this counter instead of being in my kitchen. All right, so round 5, I'm doing 3 and an increase, right? No, round 5 is 4 and an increase. I'm on, what round am I on? Because I'm on 3 and an increase. What round is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm on 3 and an increase. Oh, round 6 is the 4. Okay, I am doing it right. Okay. Sheesh. Hello, Hannah. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's my increase. Oh, you know what? I think I messed up right there. Increase 1, 2, 3. Increase 1, 2. Okay. And then I tried to increase too soon. Oh, this takes a little bit of concentration. What is he doing up there? Goodness gracious. Increase 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm good. I've got the right number of stitches to end with another increase here. 2. He better not be up there rearranging my kitchen. Like, it drives me nuts when he's bored. This is what I mean when he's bored. He goes and he cleans up things that if I don't clean it up and put things away, I don't know where the stuff is. Like, there's absolutely no reason that he needs to be up there doing anything to my stuff. And it drives me crazy. I mean, it's helpful, yes, but it's like, come on, dude, leave us stuff alone. You cooked breakfast. That's all you need to worry about. Okay, round 6 is 4 and an increase. So I'll do my first stitch, move my stitch marker up. Okay, and then 3. Okay, so then after round 6, I should have, how many is it? 36. I should have 36. And then I do round 7 of 36. Okay. Whatever. I'll just let him do what he's doing up there, and I'll just go behind him and move things if I need to. Sounds like my daughter might be putting dishes away, which is okay. All right. 1, 2. Sorry, I need to stop counting out loud. I think I messed up my, so I'm making Ruby's Dream from MDL Crochet, and somehow or another I got mixed up on what row number I was on, and I think I accidentally did it wrong, and so like my diamonds are offset of each other. And I'm like, something about this doesn't look right. So I messaged him, and I'm hoping he can help me figure out if I did mess up or not. It's only a few rows, thankfully, so it's short rows too. So is the circle supposed to be like with hexes, like, you know, kind of like got these little points, these corners where the increases are? I'm just making sure, because I know the way to get that to not happen is to move your increases around. So if you're going to change colors for the nose, you'll want to do that on round 10. Otherwise, you could use a little felt triangle sewn down or some straight stitches to the embroidery thread. Okay, so it has me, I'm doing 7 rounds before I'm changing colors. Sorry, are you saying that I should do a few more rounds and then do my color change? One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So 4. So I'll do one more round of the blue, and then 8, 9, and 10. Hopefully, we'll see what the color changes are supposed to be. Okay, increase 1, 2. So this is how I'm doing it, Frizzy. If you have any advice for it, I have 3. Hold on, let me get this increase in so I don't have to keep looking. And then let me make sure I have the right number of stitches to end with my last increase. Okay, so I am rolling a dice for the color, and then I'm rolling it again to see how many rounds I'm going to do. So right now I have my first color is 7 rounds. And then I'm going to roll again for my next color, and then how many rounds of it. Is that going to look weird, or should I try to finagle it a little differently? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what I'm going to do for the nose, to be honest. Maybe I'll just wait till the end to put it on in a triangle or something. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll try my hands at embroidery, and get better at it, because I've done it a few times. But okay, so nose color. What's the nose color? Where is the nose? Is this the back of the head that I started on, and it comes to the nose? Oh, Marianne, you're funny. Oh, this is the top of the head. Oh, gotcha. So I don't need to worry about that then right now, the nose. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so I need to do one more round of blue, but this time, no increases. No increases. Yay. Hello, Nisi. No worries, we're making a floppy cat. 1, 2, 3. I guess I don't need to count. Why am I counting? I just need to single crochet in all of my stitches. That's it. This hook is so small, y'all. I don't know. I feel like my tension's tight with smaller hooks. I don't know why. I feel like I'm holding everything like with a death grip. Well, at least the piece in my hand, not the hook per se. I keep slipping out of my stitch here. I apologize, Frizzy, for making this live all about your your instructions for the cat. But it's been fun. It's given us something to talk about. And I appreciate you giving it to us. Oh, I'm loving how small this is gonna be. I don't know. I keep saying he. It must be a he. I don't know why I keep wanting to call my floppy cat a he, but oh my gosh. Did she share that recently? I need to go look that up. But I'm gonna have some stuff in this area right here to display things, and I think this cat is gonna sit out and be displayed proudly. I still haven't figured out how I want to do behind me. Because, I want to have yarn, a yarn wall-ish of sorts, but also not, I'm trying to get to where I'm doing less behind me. I don't know why. All right, so I missed it. How long ago did she share that? I haven't been in the Discord for very long, so. Penny's back, 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 Penny's back. I know that's not the right way to sing it, but I can't get the tune out from my head to my mouth. Okay, round 7 is done. So let me go roll my dice. Let me share it real quick. Roll a dice, share. Oh my gosh, stop going back over to, like, when it shares the screen, it changes to that tab, and then I have to come back over to EVMux, add it to the screen, go back over here, roll. All right, so we are going to do teal. Okay, then. For how many rounds? 6. So we're going to do teal for 6 rounds. Exit. The roll of dice does not understand Scrappy. Like, we don't need to have, like, similar colors next to each other. Like, can we just move around the colors a little bit? Or do I need to mix the colors up better? Because, I mean, I have variegated, then white, then pink, then blue, then teal. So blue and teal are together. Maybe I should move those apart. I'll just leave it. Whatever. We'll just leave it. Okay, let me find my scissors. There they are. Ooh, my chat's not moving. Oh, I bet you probably could. Okay, so I'm going to cut my yarn. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about sewing in tails. All right, I'm going to back out of this one stitch real quick so I can change colors. This is my teal. I mean, it is different, but it's almost close to the same color. Oh, I hate this teal too. It's one of my big twists that, I don't know if you guys can see it. So, how, what is that? What's the word I'm looking for? Splitty. How splitty it is. This is going to be fun with a small hook. All right, so I'm doing 5 rounds. Is that what it was? 6 rounds. Right? Yeah. Doing 6 rounds. So, crud. I don't want you to keep giving me everything on here. You know what? Let's just buy the pattern real quick. And then I can just do it from there. That way we're not giving away all of your pattern on here. Check out. Make people go, you know, find it. Continue. I'm purchasing it real quick. Billing address. I mean, I don't know why I need to put that in there, but okie dokie then. Continue. Sure. Password. Select password. Oh wait, no, I want to suggest a password. There we go. Oh my goodness. Hello, Carrie. Rebecca, that is awesome. Yeah, I know, Frizzy. I just don't want to give it all out, you know, on here, so. That's awesome, Rebecca. You guys should monetize. All right, it is bought. All right, let's see. I gotta confirm. Oh, look, my order is ready. That's funny. Verify your account. I don't know why it saved my phone number as my account. Okay. Wait. I need to change it to cancel. How do I fix this? I gotta change it to my email. Edit, there we go. So I want to use I think it's my email is my sign in. Oh my goodness, I can't type this morning. There we go. Save. Account. Sorry guys, I'm on a different tab. Yeah, if you guys want to share Winsome's channel, you can do that. You should just monetize. You don't have to do memberships necessarily. You should just do monetization and just get paid for watch hours. Maybe. I don't know if you can, if you get paid for watch hours. Download item. Floppy cat. Alright, there we go. So round, let's see. I'm on the head. So I need to do 6 rounds, so 8 through 13. So there's an increase. I mean, what is INVD? So, never seen it done that way before. Invisible decrease. Okay. So, Frizzy, invisible decrease. Yeah, I was going to say just add revenue. You don't have to worry about the memberships necessarily. Just do like, yeah, just do it off the ads or whatever. Because with it running 24/7 like that, you should get quite a bit, I would think. So the invisible decrease, is that where you go into the back loop only of the stitch that you're increasing over the stitches? I've done them before. I just want to make sure I'm doing it correctly. I don't mind doing invisible decreases. Yeah, no, the invisible decrease, I like the reason for it because it does look cleaner. I'm okay with that. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Front loop only. Okay. Okay, good. Why does that make a difference? That's so weird, you know, like doing the front loop. But as I'm working the round, this part is the outside and this is the inside. And so by doing the front loop, okay. All right, so I don't need to worry about that anyway for a few rounds. Where are we at in time? Oh, we made it over now. I want to at least get through a few rounds, maybe do a couple rounds of regular single crochets, and then I'll get off. Okay, so yeah, here's the, look, y'all can't even see the teal on it, but in person it is definitely different. It's just not a huge difference. I am going to tie these two ends together so it's not loose. But I don't have to worry about cutting them to, or sewing them in, because they will be, oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take my stitch marker out. And so I need to do 6 rounds. So the first 5 rounds, I don't decrease. I got to tell myself that so I don't mess up. Oh, this yarn's going to be annoying. It's a different, like, it's both 4-weight, but, like, because this is very splitty, it's, like, thinner. Hopefully it doesn't screw up my look of things. Come here, stitch marker. Quit flopping around on the table. Doesn't take as much force to pull the 2 stitches together because you're only pulling 2 loops together instead of 4. So it pulls the 2 stitches together better. Oh, got ya. Penny, thank you. I like that explanation. See, like, I like people that can answer those silly questions like that. Like, why is it done that way, you know? So thank you. Oh, this yarn is annoying. I almost kind of want to take this yarn out and pick a different one. But I gotta use it up somewhere, right? Right, Jeremy? Just push them inside. Like, look, I can just leave those there. And I just add to the stuffing. But I tied my two ends together so that way it kept that stitch tight and it didn't loosen up and get pulled out. And then I also use Michael from MDL Crochet's little tip that I learned from him. Y'all, 15 to 20 years later of crocheting and I'm still learning stuff. Like, oh, what is it? I can't talk. He does where when you start a new color, he does it with a slip knot. And then I take the slip knot and I take the two ends from the two colors and I tie them into a knot, and I feel like that slip knot gives me something to stop at when I tie it tight. Alrighty, Tammy, thank you for being here. Okay. So yeah, now I'm just gonna work on a couple rounds of just some single crochets and with some very splitty yarn as I keep, like, it just doesn't get any better as I keep going with it. It just, I feel like when I caked it up, it just made it worse and worse and worse. So I feel like I caked it up multiple times or something. I think this is the one color I caked up and it just unraveled it or something because it's just so splitty. I will say I like the fact that there's only 36, see, and I'm not pulling the whole yarn through. There we go. What was I going to say? Oh, that there's only 36 stitches because it's a quick round. But I feel like single crochets, I don't know why, but I feel like they're slow for me. Why are single crochets slower? But yet, I don't know. Anyway. Yes, have a great day, Tammy. We'll see you on the next one. Hopefully I can get my countertops done on this. Y'all, this room needs to get done. How long it's going to be, but I'm impatiently waiting to start putting things away. Oh, I can't wait to see him. Can you share him? Are you done with him yet? Have you shared him? Okay, so 4 more rounds, right? 5 and then the last one. I know, Frizzy. I'm like, did you post a picture yet? I said I was going to make a floppy cat out of this like blanket yarn that I got, but I'm going to make this one first. And then I'll make probably another one in a bigger one. So blanket yarn, Frizzy, what would you recommend for that one? Oh, you're sewing his arms now. Well, you'll be done before the end of the live, I'm sure. And if you are and you share a picture of it, we will definitely be sharing that. I feel like I'm looking down the whole time working on this. And I have to keep looking because of this yarn. Like, do you see that on my finger? How splitty that is? Like, I'm having to hold it tight like this just to keep all the strands together. You would do a 6 to 7 millimeter. I think I would do around a 6 probably then, just to make sure it was nice and tight. Because what's the recommended hook size on blanket yarn anyway? Isn't it like 9 or something? I can't remember. It's that blue yarn that I got with the rainbow colored tiddly bits that you call it. Little bits of yarn, color yarn on it. Like a fleck. Oh my gosh, this thing's gonna be so small. It's gonna be cute. Oh. So here's my next question for you guys. Do I just work on this on my live or do I just continue to work on it after? Because, you know, once I start stuff like this, I want to keep going. Because, I mean, if you guys want to make this and do like I'm doing, I can keep track of my numbers that I roll, so that way you guys can copy that if you want to do a scrappy one. Otherwise, go buy her a pattern. I'm going to print it out, actually, while I'm thinking about it. All right, print on both sides. 7 sheets of paper, print. All right. I know, I would want to keep going too. When I get done with this round, I'm going to show you what this looks like. It looks like a little hat. It's so cute. Little hat. Forever Fleece. I don't see why it wouldn't, Jeremy. You can use any yarn you want, really. As long as it doesn't fall apart on you. You know, if it's that good stuff that doesn't fall apart. And it'd be super soft. A lot softer than what mine is. Because with how tight I'm doing these stitches and then the yarn I'm using. Now this is Big Twist, but it's an older Big Twist. And then I think this is Mainstays, which is very similar to Red Heart. But most of what's in here is, this might be, I love this yarn, this green. But yeah, the white, the sparkles. So I got maybe 3 brands of yarn in here. Let's see, I never used the fleece from Bernat. It would make it very super soft, Penny, yes. Okay, so here is, how many? 5 rounds. So I got to do 3 more rounds of the teal. So here's what I have so far. See, you guys can't even see the color change, really. You can, but it's really hard to see the color change because of how close in color they are. But in person, I can see it. It's definitely a lot more noticeable in person than it is on the camera. So I like how Marianne said, or 2. Be here for company with me for an hour or 2. All right, so there's 1. The only part I don't like is having to move this stitch marker. I think it's the slowest part for me. All right, yarn. Like, do you see this? Do you see what it's doing to me? Split City. Split City. But I'm going to use it up. Not very much of it, though. This yarn, after this project, might become stuffing. Might actually just use it as stuffing. Cut it up into stuffing. Because I got quite a bit of this. I just need to go get some pantyhose. That's a trick that I learned from K&K Crochet, where they put it in pantyhose. So that way it's not poking through. And then I think I'm going to, when I finish, I'm going to scrap this up. Because when it's splitty like this, I just don't like working with it. I can work with it, I just don't like it. Oh, fun. Julianne, that sounds awesome. A Maine Coon type floppy cat. You need to do that. I used to have some furry yarn like that, but I got rid of it. I donated it because I was like, I'm not using it anytime soon. And now you say that, and now I don't have it. You use rice bags? Well, I want to get it today. Stuff the scrap cat with the scraps. That's right. And I have more scraps around here somewhere that I could use too. I could almost stuff this whole thing with scrap. But what I'll probably need to use a little bit of the polyfill just to make him nice and, you know, full so he's not too floppy. I want him to be floppy because of the legs, not because of how stuffed he is. Get a brush for your Ammy. It's like you don't know whether to brush it or pet it. Ah. Oh my gosh, this yarn, guys. Oh, I just want to be done with this yarn already. It's not my favorite. I've got a bunch of Bernat. I'm saying the wrong thing. I've got a bunch of Big Twist. That's older Big Twist. That's must be older because it's very splitty. Because this is one of them, and then I've got some purple. That is some old purple that does the same thing, and it's just I don't like the yarn. I mean, I could turn a bunch of all these scraps actually into stuffing instead of using them. You know, the smaller ones. I could turn it all into stuffing, and I might even have enough to stuff him. Put the scraps into nylon stockings so they don't poke out. That's what I was talking about, the nylon stockings or the pantyhose stuff. When you say rice bags, are you talking like little organza bags like this? Oh, I should be using... I'm going to switch out my stitch marker. I'm going to use one of Julianne's. Y'all check this one out. It's so cute. Look, it's a little cat. Although I need a little bit bigger of a hook, a little claspy thing, because I don't know if this is going to work. When I get around to my stitch marker, I'm switching it out for this one. I mean a cat stitch marker for a floppy cat. We got to stick to our theme here. And how I said, okay, 5 rounds of teal, and then the 6th round is the keep wanting to say increase, because I saw INV, the invisible, and I keep thinking increase in my head. Invisible decrease. Well, perfect, big twist, yarn, and a big twist cat for the floppy cat pattern. It just all works together. It's all meant to be. There, a linen bag. All right, so put my first stitch in, and then I'm gonna put my new stitch marker on if I can make it fit around everything. I may have to change out the clasp on them though. Oh no, I got it to work. It's just a little tougher to get it in there, but that's okay. And see? All right, so I have, is that 3 rounds? I think I've done 3 rounds. See, Jeremy, look, my tails can just sit in here, all nice and pretty. That's my vitamin alarm. Or what I could do, I could just hang it from this. Maybe I'll try that on the next time around. Because I've got, how many more rounds do I have? I'm on my 4th round, so I got to do 1 more round of teal before I decrease in the teal. This is fun. Look at this. It's so little. Nylon stockings. Yeah, I might have to go, because I got to go get groceries anyway, and I think I can get some of those at the grocery store. Maybe. Maybe, possibly. You know, I've also heard of putting, like Rebecca with the dragon, you know, the pattern designer has you putting little glass rocks in the feet so it holds it down. Making weighted stuffies, you can actually put like rice or something that if it gets wet, well, probably not rice, but if it gets wet, I don't know what they use. Not rice, but something to make it weighted. You can actually put little bags of weighted, like pellets, like those little plastic pellet thingies. not the foam beads, but like, you know, the heavier plastic beads, like the, I don't know what to call them. Is it poly beads? Yeah. And that's what I was thinking I might do in the feet, maybe in the body, and make him weighted so that way he, see, I keep calling it a he. Silicone beads. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. But I know I can make him a weighted stuffy so that way he doesn't flop around, you know. Poly beads. Where would I find said poly beads? Do I need to go on Amazon and get them? I already have more stuff coming. Oh, by the way, I got my blocking board yesterday. I actually did get it last night. It's upstairs. I left it upstairs. Oh gosh, stop splitting my yarn. I don't know if it's just because it's a tiny hook or what, but it just, at this point, probably what? Oh, going to Amazon to get the poly beads. Yeah, I saw somebody, I was watching another amigurumi maker on YouTube, and she was turning one of her stuffies into a weighted stuffy, and she put like a little bag of, or she bought a big bulk bag of it and put it into a smaller bag. So that's the thing. What kind of thing would I put them in? Some sort of meshy bag, right? Like a rice bag, like Rebecca was saying. Those wash up well. This doesn't work too bad as a stitch marker. I just wonder if it would, how well it would work if I added it to this. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Oh, Joanne had the poly beads. See, I almost have to move my hook like out of the stitch just to get the, either stitch marker, it doesn't matter. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Last round of regular single crochets, or, you know, just not doing any decrease or increase. Maybe Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna have to look at that and see if Hobby Lobby has it. Well, hello, Magpie. You use little organza bags? Yep, like little bags like this. That's cool. I think after this round I'll make it off. Just because the increase keeps coming out of my mouth. Decrease might take a little more concentration. But all I gotta say is the Scrappy Floppy Cat, like, it's very chunky in the rows. Like, we've had large amount of rows for each of these colors so far. Yeah. I will say the tails are getting in my way a little bit. So I just want to be done with this teal, but I also want to make sure it's used more in the cat, you know, not just one time. You know, if that's the way it rolls, that's the way it rolls, I guess. So I'm almost done. I'm trying to visualize what, like, I know this is his head, but like it's a very, very long top of his head. I need to look at his, see, it's not as round as yours is. Huh. Stitch the face and whiskers. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where those are gonna go so that I can. So what size safety eyes should I use for you amigurumi people? Don't forget the eyes. Because I have some safety eyes that my daughter has them because she's the one that makes most of the amigurumis. So I don't know what size would work. I mean, we could put this size in. I could make him a Cyclops floppy cat. Can make him a Cyclops. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just joking. Oh, you do? Tell me. Okay. Floppy eyes. Let's see. Oh, I need to get some jewelry wire. Do I need the jewelry wire? Or is that just to make him stand up if I want him to? Let's see. 6 millimeters. I might have some pink felt too. I do have some thread, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to sew. Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to change it. I'll just let it do its thing. Okay, guys, I have finished, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds of teal, so that means I'm going to invisible decrease now. Oh, goodness. Oh, my printer didn't turn on. Oh, it's turned off. Oh, my goodness. That's why it didn't print. Let's just go ahead and delete that print job. All right, so for the head, so I do 4 and then an invisible decrease. All right, I'm going to work through one round of the decrease just to wire coat hanger, just to make sure I get this done right. I know I said I was going to be off here, but I'll do one more. You're welcome, Penny. So 4 and then decrease. Oh my goodness. This hook is in my way. Doesn't matter what stitch marker I use, the hook is in the way. And I split the yarn, putting the stitch marker on. 2. You like how I just changed my mind? I said I was going to do that and get off, but no, I'm going to work through this. I think I can work through this decrease with you guys. All right, I'm going to put this on right. There we go. All right, so I do front loop. That's right. So I go in that one, and then in that one, and then single crochet. See, my thing with these invisible decreases is being able to tell where the next stitch is. I've done them before, but I've always had trouble with that. Okay, so I think it's right there. All right, 1. I try to pay attention where it's at, so I lose my vision, gets lost. See, mine's not for a small child, but I think I'm still going to treat it like that, though. All right, so there. Okay. Oh my goodness, that one right there. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, 1. Oh my goodness, how was that, Melissa? What did you guys do? What all happened? Anything exciting? Or were they good? another decrease. That one right there. All right, one. I need to go get the eyes, so I will definitely be done after this round because I don't want to go too long, because I will. I'll sit here and I'll keep decreasing and go, oh, I can't fit my eyes in there now. So I think I will for sure. You know what? I will draw for my next color with you guys, and then I will get off of here. So that way I can continue working on this. Wow, that's awesome, Melissa. I mean, when they can be there all day and swim for that long, that means less you have to do, dealing with like boredom and whining. That's awesome. And ate a lot. I'm sure they did. A lot of tacos. I mean, 3 hours of swimming, that makes you hungry. All right, one. You only have 2 today. Well, I bet that's a breather. I don't know. Was it easier with 9 than 2, you think? All right, so last decrease. I don't mind these decreases. They're actually pretty easy. Okay, so there is the end of round 13. I need to probably write that down so I know where I'm at. All right, so I'm going to put my list of colors right there, and then I'm going to write down that I finished, that I'm on round 14. Right pen, start round 14. And then what do I do on 14? Let's see. Oh, another decrease. So you added doing the eyes and stuff after the next decrease. And then I decrease for the next 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the head's almost done. That's awesome. Yay! All right, Frizzy. Have a fabulous day. All right, I'm going to roll for one more color change and round numbers, or round amount with you guys real fast. And then I'll get off here. All right, add to scene. Roll. What happened? Why'd it go away? Oh, I clicked on it instead of rolling. All right, so I'm going to roll because it just auto-populates that. So 9. Sparkle pink. Looks like the nose might be the sparkle pink. So sparkle pink, and then 3 rounds. So the next 3 rounds of decreases will be, what am I trying to say here? The next 3 rounds of decreases will be the sparkle pink. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off real quick. And then I have to back that one stitch out so that way I can change to my new color. Oh, that's that decrease. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can do it again. There we go. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to keep working on this and see my husband off to his racing adventure this afternoon. He's going to go up to Eagle, I think is what it's called, north of us, for some sprint car racing, I think, like on dirt track. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's sprint car. It's not NASCAR, but a lot of the NASCAR peeps, or some of the guys that race in the NASCAR, do it as a side gig. So he's going to go up there and watch them race. Well, not the NASCAR guys necessarily, but you know. All right. So hopefully the next time you guys see this cat, it will be done, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get this thing done today, because I'm already almost done with the head. And look how little that's going to be. If you just to give you guys reference. Here's a pen. I don't know if that helps. Post-it note. It's no bigger than a post-it note right now. That's how tiny he is. Oh gosh, he's gonna be so small. And then y'all start thinking of some names, just seeing from the colors that we have so far. And we're moving into this one, so a very contrasty, bright color. So yes, have a great day, and I will, if I get it done today, I'll post pictures in my post tab, my Facebook group, so be looking out for that, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning, same time, same place. As always, don't forget, be kind, be positive, and let's make beautiful things today. And I'll see you guys later. Bye! Love.